Hi Quacky community. Today for my principal blog I want to showcase some wonderful work from our visual arts students. Today I have with me two Year 11 visual arts students, Rebecca and Bonan, and also two Year 10 students, Ethan and Isabella. And I wanted the students to talk through their artwork with the Quacky community. Rebecca, can you talk me through your artwork?
Yes, so in my artwork I was exploring the process of disruption in ritual. So I have three pieces. This is the first, separation, which is the first stage of the process. And so here the hands symbolise balance, and that really the purpose of the ritual being comforting and building communities. And then the second piece, this one here, symbolises the disruption in ritual. So the different colours symbolised one aspect of the dimensions of well-being, and as you can see, as it starts to chop and change, that was the disruption in that ritual. And then my last piece here represented the reflection in ritual. So after that change has occurred, just reflecting about that ritual. So here the different colours represent prayer flags and the different triangles. So they're symbols of prayer flags, and it just represents thinking and reflecting on that ritual.
Thanks Rebecca. I always love to hear the journey and the storytelling from our Quacky students. We're now going to move on to Bonan's artwork and listen to his story behind his artwork.
This is my ritual artwork for this ritual exhibition, and I have two, and they're both two series of individual artworks that make up a whole, I guess. This one explores the ritual of healing through the bandages as like an abstract expression of that process, and with the abstractness of the dotted hand as like that feeling and emotion of healing. And through the colour, I feel like the pink was really a healing and warm colour, so I decided to use that as like the base. Moving on to these, this is my second artwork, and this ritual piece explores the fundamentals and the abstract basics of painting through the individual strokes and the layering. See, the warm and subtle underlay shows the background and the gentleness that makes up every single painting, pretty much. And while the black lines that repeat over and over across all of these artworks are the detail and the ritualistic fundamentals of painting, as well as how each stroke is repeated over and over to create a bigger artwork.
Thank you Bonan, and thank you Rebecca. You're now going to hear from two of our wonderful Year 10 visual arts students, Isabella and Ethan.
Made tools to make mark making, and I've used most of my tools to make this artwork, and I pushed it further and emphasized its emotion through photoshopping it by slicing it up and putting it together to see what other meanings I can get behind it, where I can make it stronger. And it's evident here where I used the seed pod and the larger artwork, and I think it just, something about it to me is, it's very grabbing.
So Ethan, I'm amazed with, you've just been 12 weeks into our art program, and that amazes me to look at, you know, what you've produced. Did you have any art experience before you came to Quacky?
Yes, I have done many art classes, and I've tried to develop my skills, my techniques, and I think coming to Quacky, it makes me think more about my artworks. Maybe made me think, what other meanings can I add to it? Can I give it meaning? Can I give it some purpose for people to be influenced by? And I thought maybe that might apply with my artworks in here.
Great, thanks Ethan. We have, hi Isabella, just wanting to ask you about your artwork. I'm looking at your artwork and I'm amazed at the presentation. Can you talk me through your artwork?
Yeah, my piece is called The Labyrinth of My Mind, and it is about how I kind of want to use a 3D element to it instead of having it on a wall. And so I use this by building blocks and manipulating it so it kind of pops out of it. And the idea behind it was how your mind, your thoughts are all, there's so many different turns and angles of it. And if I had longer, I would have made this piece a bit longer so it had that more flowing effect. But it kind of was made out of all these images that I had created and manipulated. And so it's kind of like our minds, we've got so many thoughts, but yeah, they're all in different angles.
So, did you have any experience before coming to Quacky around your visual arts?
I had a little bit, but I think this term has really been good just to get more skills up ahead. So grade 12, I'll have heaps of skills, and then I'll just,
So I'm looking through all the artwork and seeing, you know, the amazing work that we've got on show in the gallery. And when I went to your room last week, I asked a number of students, and there's quite a number of students that haven't done art before in year 7 or year 8 or year 9. Do you mentor those students in your class?
I think everyone has a passion to learn, and so they're kind of in the classroom. It doesn't really matter about your skills, but it just matters how you put it through. And then everyone kind of works together and helps each other with different elements, because some people are better at drawing or painting or computer work. And so when we get all those skills together, we all just help each other out with that.
Great. I'd just like to thank Isabella and Ethan for taking the time to come down and showpiece their artwork today. But also I'm looking forward to seeing the wonderful work that you produce over the coming years. Thank you.